So now I can get out of the sewer, I'm assuming. That's the entrance to the noodle factory. We don't want to go in there. That's where we just were, so we want to definitely go back out now. Yeah, I don't remember doing that mission when I played the game the first time, so maybe, just maybe, I did something very different the first time where I didn't have to do that mission. I am so turned around right now. Yeah, so, let's see where we're supposed to be going. Meet Tong in the Harvester hideout. Back to where I was at the beginning. Okay. Yeah, I must have done something different. I think I might have taken Tong out, like killed him or tranked him or did something my first playthrough so that I didn't even get this mission where I needed to save his son. Like, I didn't do that at all. I don't remember it. So that's interesting. Something new for me to experience. And that's what I love about this game, is you can do things so many different ways. And you can have different outcomes based on what you do. And you can encounter different missions on playthroughs, different playthroughs.
Sir, could I borrow a minute of your time? I am not mistaken. You are Mr. Jensen, right?
That depends. Who's asking?
I am sorry, Mr. Jensen. I am being impolite. My name is Wing Hui. I am a doctor here.
I can see that. What I really meant to ask is, how do you know who I am?
Yes, of course. Excuse me, for I am a bit nervous. Bell Tower agents were here a while ago, looking for a man who fits your description. When I heard what they were saying of you, it occurred to me that you might be exactly the person I need.
So, the reason why I came in here was first to check to see if there was another Praxis I could buy, but I also remembered that I thought there was a side mission you could pick up in here also. And I was right. Here it is, I believe.
Need for what, exactly? Tread carefully, Doc, because I'm about one step away from losing my patience here.
No, please, you misunderstand. I only wish to talk to you about something. And it is not an easy subject to discuss, as it is a rather sensitive matter. Truly, Mr. Jensen, I would never force anyone to do something against their will. On that, you have my word.
Glad to hear it. So what's this all about then?
I'm afraid I won't be able to go into very much details. Not before I know you are really willing to help. But I need someone to help me to stop a very dangerous augmented soldier, and possibly his squad mates. If everything Bell Tower said of you is true, then you would seem the good fit for this job.
Of course I'm going to do it.
Fine, I'll do it. Just tell me more.
Thank you. Now please, understand that I am to give you sensitive information on multiple parties.
I understand, Doc. You can count on my discretion.
I appreciate it, Mr. Jensen. Obviously, you are familiar with Bell Tower and the role they have in this city. What you may not be familiar with, however, is the fact that sometimes they contract limb doctors like myself to work in private clinics on special projects.
What kind of special projects?
What you Americans call black operations. Bell Tower selects some of their best soldiers and make them to be super augmented with experimental, top-secret hardware.
Not to sound too jaded, Doc, but none of that comes as a big surprise. Stuff like that's been going on for years.
Yes. Your government and mine have both been guilty of this practice, I am sure. But Bell Tower is not a government. They are a private corporation. A private army on sale to the highest bidder.
Is this about stopping Bell Tower, then? Because as much as I might hate them right now, I'm only one man.
No. It is not all of Bell Tower I need help with. It is just one of their covert operatives, a man named Michael Zelazny. He was implanted with experimental hardware, and to an extent that is way beyond legal regulations. I am ashamed to say I have operated on him myself, and he has been used in countless secret operations for the Chinese and others.
Okay.
Sounds like the type of man you don't want to see going out of control.
Precisely. Yet, about a month ago, I have heard rumors that Mr. Zelazny and part of his unit had gone rogue. And 2 weeks later, a city official was killed in a perfectly staged operation. I am certain it was them. And then, a few days ago, Mr. Zelazny contacted me himself. He needed urgent help with one of his squad mates' augmentations.
I take it you said you would help.
They sent me to the back store of a meat shop near Pandang Road, in the Yutzao district. There, I performed emergency repairs on one of the agent's augs, a servo replacement. I believe this back store is their hideout, Mr. Jensen. You must go there and make Mr. Zelazny hear reason.
I will do what I can.
I'll do what I can.
I am sure you are up to the task. Mr. Zelazny is a soldier, not a maniac. Your unique situation will no doubt resonate with him. And if things do turn sour and he must be terminated, I think you are quite a good candidate to get it done. Or at least survive.
Locate the butcher shop where Zelazny is hiding. Yes, I do remember this now. So I also want to check.
There is problem with the peripheral nerve interface. We fixed with upgraded chip. You want it, yes?
No. I'll think about it.
Clinic is very busy, but if you want something else, we will service you.
Yes, I would like to see if you have a Praxis, please. And you have 2, and I will take 1, because apparently I don't have enough credits. Can I can't sell anything. Can I have 2,900? Oh, no. Oh, I can't even afford that. Or I don't have room? Oh, I'm out of space.
You're very welcome, sir.
I can do this. Hold on. Let me drop something here. Well, let's drop the grenade launcher. We didn't get one.
You here for recall? There is problem with the peripheral nerve interface. We fixed with upgraded chip. You want it, yes?
No, I do
I'll
not.
think about it.
Clinic is very busy, but if you want something else, we will service you.
So I can't get that, right? It's 5,000, right? I don't have enough money. But I can get a hypostim. 2 of them, in fact.
You're very welcome, sir.
And I did. Good. Awesome. Okay. Now, we can get some Praxis upgrades. Let me just stand over here in the corner and let's look at some Praxis upgrades, because I now have 5 Praxises that I have. I don't need the HUD stuff, even if it does protect against concussion grenades. It doesn't happen a ton. This is for stealth information. I'm not real into that. Protects against harmful gases. I haven't incurred a lot of areas where I'm needing to have that. I maxed on this. I'm maxed on batteries, which is awesome. I could get the Typhoon. Am I maxed? I'm not maxed on this. Oh, recoil compensation would be nice. Oh, but you have to activate it. Excuse me, it's an activated ability. Aim stabilizer, that's one of the things I was going to get. Reduces reticle growth due to movement and fully reduces it. Yes, aim stabilizer, that's going to be nice. I could get the sprint or silent. I really don't need it. Cloaking system, let's do it. Let's be able to cloak. What do you say, folks? We're going to be able to cloak. I got full batteries. See, I've got like a ton of batteries now. So I should use that with the cloaking. Need to figure out a key or something to assign that to. Let's see if I can assign it to something cool. Let's see. Controls, keyboard, activate cloak. F is not assigned to anything, is it? F is play commentary. I don't care about commentary. So let's do, well, I don't care about it right now. But let's do cloak is now F. Yes, I'm invisible. Sweet. Guys, I've got cloak. I can see through walls. I got a cloak. I'm rocking it. Let's go do this side mission right now. Turn you off. Go here. Locate the butcher shop. Now this is the one I was talking about. I remember where I had to... I can basically have the option to like talk this person out or talk them down and do it that way. So that's what I'm going to attempt. I'm going to attempt the diplomatic approach on this. But yeah, I knew there was a side mission. How'd I get out of here? I knew there was a side mission in the Praxis shop, in the limb clinic, so glad I went back in there to get it before moving on. Back here, huh? Or maybe this is not the one I was thinking about. Wait, what? Find him. Oh, well, maybe this is. Oh, because he's in a sewer. Zeleny feels his location is no longer secure. He's planning to move down below. I overheard some of the team talking about a safe spot in the sewers. That's right. He's in the sewer now. Okay, I gotta go find him. And I've already been in this room, obviously. Jensen's been here. So I literally have to go find him in the sewer. Let's take a look. See, the dead soldier in the had a pocket. I did look at the pocket secretary. Hello, I looked at it. Active. Alright, well, I guess it doesn't update. I have to go find him myself in the sewers. But I do know he's in the sewer, because I've done this before, so I just need to figure out what sewer he's in. There's no access down here, is there? No. Okay, so basically I just need to go find some sewers and see if I can find them. Oh, look at that. I can break through that wall to get to that side. I saw an upgrade there. Hold on. Multiple things are happening. I can break through that wall. That's stun gun darts. But yeah, look here. There's something in there too. It's an ammunition count. I don't even know if I can use it, but let's Dang, so full. Let's drop this and get this real quick. See if I can use this on something. I can. Okay, good. Sure. Now let's break through this other wall and see what it is. Oh, just breaks through to this side. Well, anyway, I'm in need of sewers. I need to find sewers. But where and what sewers, I don't know. Is it even in this district? I don't know. I don't think there's sewers on this side, are there? I think it's on the other side that there's sewers. I could be wrong. No? Here's sewers. Maybe he's down here. It's so big down here, though. There's so much area to explore. There's no telling where he might be. It's not you guys. It's not you guys. Where does this go? Harvester hideout. No, that's back to where Tong is at. I wish it would give me some kind of direction to where he's at. I did read this. Okay. Feels this location is no longer secure. He's planning to move down below. However, some of the team talking about a safe spot in the sewers. The situation is getting intense. I'm afraid they're onto me. I caught them. When can we move in and take these guys down? Yes, okay, in the sewers. I got it. Where in the sewers and what sewers? I'm just going in circles here. Could take forever to find this person. I mean, there's so much sewers, so much space around here. We're back here. Maybe he's in the other district. See, that's what I'm thinking. Thinking maybe he's in the other district. Has to be. Right? I'm literally going in circles. It's gonna take me a while to find this guy. I guess y'all can skip ahead if you want to in the video, but I'm gonna look for this guy. He's in sewers somewhere. That much is obvious. I just don't know what district he's in. I'm gonna go to the other district. Look in those sewers down there. I mean, he's somewhere. Huh, I can break through here. Hey, here's stuff. Stun gun darts, I'll take. I don't want that. I don't really need that. Where does this go? I'm under the hotel. There's another wall to break through. More stuff. Yes, thank you. Here's that gas stuff. Turn that off. Look at all that software. Holy crap. I'm under the hive. I mean, I'm down here in the sewers and I don't see him anywhere. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know where this guy's at. I've tried the sewers in both locations, and I did not see him. Maybe he's in the sewers in that other area that's kind of around here somewhere.
Back away, sir. This is none of your business.
I'm not going in there.
Come out!
Don't attack me. There's no reason to attack me. There's these sewers down here. Is he around here somewhere? I'm gonna go down there in a second. Let me try around here. Alright, let's try down here. Maybe he was one of those guys who is in the other sewers I was in on the other side. It's one of those guys protecting Tong's area. Maybe it was one of them. Never mind. I found them. Are they going to attack me though? That's the question. Let me save. Okay, good. They're not going to attack me.
If you're talking about your former buddies at Bell Tower, the answer is no.
Wait a minute. You're Jensen, right? I heard that some of my former buddies have been looking for you.
So this is the thing where we can try to talk him out of that situation and do this diplomatically. I did make a save game point, so if I fail, I can go back and try again. Or I could just take them all out.
Yeah, it seems no matter how many of their friends I send back in body bags, they just don't get the message.
For the sin of their mouths, the words of their lips, let them be trapped in their pride.
You've dropped the Merc gig to become a man of the cloth?
Hardly. I just have an interest in theology.
2 alphas.
I'm quoting the book. Everything in it is so evocative. Now, tell me, are you here to stop me?
Not exactly. I'm here on behalf of someone who wants you to understand reason.
Let me guess. Dr. Wing, right?
1
He's a
beta.
good man. And I know he's only trying to do what he thinks is right. But he doesn't quite grasp the whole picture here.
Then why don't you enlighten me? Start by explaining why you went rogue.
When an average man decides he no longer shares his employer's views and opts to leave, we say he's
Another
handing
beta.
his resignation. When men like us do the same, it's called going rogue. You can't quit a job like ours, Jensen. You know that.
What do you mean you no longer share your employer's views? You don't have the right to go about killing people.
Yeah, okay, I can relate. But you still haven't answered my question. And what do you mean when you say you no longer share your employer's view?
Back in the US, when I first got into the Army, I did it because I wanted to serve my country.
2
I
betas.
believed in its values. I believed in its government. Back then, I believed that by serving my government, I was serving the people it was supposed to protect.
Nice sentiment. But you don't work for the US anymore, you work for Bell Tower.
Times change, Jensen. You know the story. Capitalism's final encroachment on one of the most lucrative industries in the history of mankind. War got privatized. The US military offloaded its special operations to PMCs like Blue Water Global and Bell Tower. I believed that as long as they were working for the government, they were serving the same cause. So when they offered me the chance to work on major operations at twice the pay grade, I made my jump.
So, I'm gonna have to... I can just fight him, but no. Reason with
Once
him.
again, nice story, but none of it justifies what you've done. Right now, I'm giving you a chance to do the right thing and turn yourself in.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Jensen. I respect you for coming here and doing what you think is right. But you gotta understand, I'm trying to do the same thing.
Really? Okay then. Why don't we skip ahead to when things turn sour?
Bell Tower outfitted us with top-notch augmentations. The kind of stuff civilians never hear about. Gave us a massive edge over the enemy. Later, seeing as my unit was one of the most successful ones, they selected us for a special program. Top secret, experimental tech. Told us we would get to work on critical black ops for the US government. But there was a price to pay.
Go on.
We had to be implanted with a neural hub that manipulates memory centers in the brain. Basically controlling what you can and cannot remember.
And you agreed to this?
Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves. The augmentation was supposed to keep us safe, make sure we'd never remember details if we fell behind enemy lines. That was the main function. The second one, the one they didn't tell us about, is to lower our inhibitions. Make us more receptive to orders we'd likely disobey. Bell Tower turned us into the perfect mercs.
How come they didn't outfit the whole
If
agency?
you were so perfect, and the hub made you so perfect, how did it fail? How come they didn't outfit the whole agency?
I told you the tech was experimental. After a couple of ops, I started experiencing memory shifts, remembering bits and fragments of past operations. Slowly, I realized some of these operations couldn't logically have been orchestrated by the government. I was asked to do highly questionable things, even by professional standards.
Aren't we all?
Not like this, Jensen. Our services have been sold to corrupt officials in the American and Chinese governments. A combination of lies and use of the neural aug made sure we complied. We were working for a shadow government. Individuals corrupted by a quest for personal power.
So how'd you get out of it?
I confronted the project director. He quoted Apocalypse Now.
Lots of
You have
alpha.
to have men who are moral, and at the same time who are able to utilize their primordial instincts to kill without feeling. I forced him to disconnect the hub, for me and my squad mates here. and then I killed him. I went through his files and contacts. I know who these corrupt men are now. They've turned us into killing machines, and now they'll get to experience their experiment firsthand.
Ooh.
Listen, I have no doubt these men deserve to die. But you can't simply pass judgment on people. Nothing gives you that right. You have to turn yourself in. Play this by the book.
You simply don't get it, do you, Jensen? These men I killed, and these men I'm going to kill, they have names, families. Their deaths shouldn't be erased from my memory by some electronic software. They should haunt me, taunt me, until I finally meet our Lord and pay for my sins. But the men behind this, they deserve to die. And I think there's poetry in the fact that they engineered their own demise.
I'm gonna try to use the pheromones. I could just let him do what he says he wants to do here, and that would perfectly sound okay to me too, maybe, possibly. I don't know. Alright. Alphas can be appeased. So here's the thing. He was flashing beta sometimes, but at that last time, he was flashing 3 alphas here. It has to be this, right?
Listen, nobody here is saying you're wrong to think these men deserve to pay. I agree with you. But make them pay in accordance to the law, not by breaking it.
It's a cute little toy you have there, Jensen. But don't waste your time. Your Cassie won't work on me.
Oh, shoot. Well, I don't want to fight him.
I think you're wrong. But I don't think it's my place to try to stop you either. Do what you have to do.
I appreciate that, Jensen. I didn't want you to die for a cause that isn't yours.
I didn't want to take him out. I could. There might have been a different way to do that. Maybe talk. I mean, I tried all the right options to talk him out of it. But I did my best. So that's it. We're done.
Hey, Jensen. Zelazny here.
Zelazny? How'd you get this frequency?
You're no stranger to top secret augmentations, Jensen. You figure it out. In the meantime, just want to let you know I've contacted some of my old pals at Bell Tower. Got them to reassign a couple of local patrols. You should have a few less problems to deal with for a while.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
So that helped me out in that there's less patrols now. So that's a benefit to me, but I really, I don't know. I wish I could have done that like a different way. And there might have been a different way. But the Cassie mod AUG was not going to work on him. He was also geared up with plenty of augments. That was not going to work on him.
So? You have found Zelazny? I cannot stress enough the importance of this task, Mr. Jensen.
I found him.
Really, Mr. Jensen? You have been able to make him understand reason? Will he turn himself in?
I'm
going to tell him the truth. I'm not going to lie about it.
It's a long story, Doc. I tracked Zelazny and his men. They were hiding in the sewers. And after talking to him, I decided to let him go.
What? But he is a dangerous man, Mr. Jensen. You should not have done this.
The men Zelazny's after are far more dangerous than he is. His methods are extreme, but I think his cause is justified. To be honest, Doc, I believe what he wants isn't that different from you. An honorable government free of corruption. They could use a man like you.
I had not foreseen such a thing. I don't know, Mr. Jensen. You seem to believe that the end justifies the means, but I don't know. I'll have to think about this. Here is a Praxis kit. It's all I have.
Yeah, well, at least I got a Praxis kit. I'm going to... What am I going to use it on? I got 3 Praxises now. Oh yeah, I was going to use it on the cloaking system and fully augment it so it uses less energy. There we go. Now I have a fully augmented cloaking system, so I'll use less power when I'm using it. But what I want to see now is I got hypostems, but what I want to see is okay, I do have that. Why isn't it working then? My batteries are not increasing. Maybe I can't do it in the limb clinic. I'm happy with the outcome of that. Yeah. Yeah, you can't activate those cyber boost energy things inside the limb clinic. I'm happy with the outcome that went, honestly. I'm okay with that. And I got Praxis's, that was an alright side mission. I'm good with it. Let's go back to Tong and turn this stuff in. His son, finding his son. Finish the main mission here. That is not the way to go. It's this way. This place is a maze, honestly. It's a maze. Yeah, that was a pretty interesting side mission. There might have been some other options there, but yeah, generally speaking, yeah, I'm alright with it. And I do have now full cloaking ability, so that's pretty darn cool. Gotta remember to use it when I need to. Where am I? This way. Back here. Back to Tong. Okay, now we can just walk right in. Shouldn't be a problem. We're all friends now. Oh, not that way. Where am I going? Not that way. I'm back here. This place is confusing. Here we go. Oh, that's still here.
You have talent, Jensen. You ever need a job, you tell me. I'll hook you up.
I take it the kid made it back in one piece.
He says I owe you a weapon. I always repay my debts. With interest.
Yeah.
That's one debt paid. Now tell me what you know.
Bell
There's
Tower
the grenade
keeps 2
launcher.
ships in port. They think nobody notices, but I keep an eye. Every couple of days, one of them loads up in the middle of the night and sails out.
Heading where?
A wise man doesn't ask. I just know the Heizen Su pulls out tonight. And where she make port, I bet you find your scientists.
That's a whole lot of maybe, Tong.
True. But maybe you lucky more times than I can count.
Bell Tower runs tight security. How do you expect me to get on their ship?
One of my boys will leave a package inside a locker for you in an equipment shed. You find it, we talk, and I tell you what to do next.
I'll be waiting with bated breath, I'm sure.
Nice. So he gave me a grenade launcher. I have no room. I have no room for all these weapons. Do I? I don't think and I got rid of, no, I do have grenade launcher ammo. Darn, dang. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I can't get rid of my EMPs. I like everything I have. Honestly, I'd probably use a grenade launcher more than I'll use the laser thing. And the laser thing requires batteries. Jeez. Hate that I have to make a choice. I want a bigger inventory. There's that again. Now where am I? I'm in the sewers. It's telling me to go through here, so I'm going to. Must be a back way. Ah, yes. This area. Awesome. It says, get inside Bell Tower's port. This is a whole thing we have to do. And I do remember this, so... I'm actually going to stop here, though, for today. Done about a 2.5 hour gameplay today, and we've gotten pretty far. We're at the port. And this will be a lot of fun, as we have to do a bunch of stuff here, which is going to be interesting. But I'm going to wait and do that in the next video. So if you like what you see here, consider subscribing, giving the video a like. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.